Good morning, friends. Today is Thursday, October 27th, I believe. We're already almost through this month. That's weird to think about. Feels like it was just yesterday when I was like, oh hey, we're 20 days in the month. So, yeah, kind of crazy. Time is passing very quickly. And, it's weird to get used to. As you can probably tell, I'm getting some coffee ready before going to work. I need to remember to take deep breaths. I'm always gaggy in the morning for some reason. I don't know why. I've also been unnecessarily nervous for work lately, and I don't know why either. I know exactly how to do my job. It's not like I'm being thrown to the wolves or anything. So, yeah, it just seems a little strange, but I've been trying to adopt the Stoic philosophy again of, don't hope for the day to go your way. Just hope for the day to go exactly as it will. Just kind of, let things be as they are, and, change what you can, but don't worry too much if things aren't going to go your way. And that was an important philosophy for me when I was studying Stoicism for a while. And I wanted to get back to it because it's really good at helping us sort of regulate our emotions and not worry so much about all the little stuff. Another philosophy was actually a quote from Buddha. It's expectation, or the attachment to expectations are the root of all suffering, basically. So that's kind of part of it. We put so much on ourselves and on the world itself, and those expectations tend to bring us down a lot. So I want to try shedding myself from those, and, just be me. Just be an existing human being in this world, regardless of, whatever. As long as my actions aren't hurting anyone, then I'm fine to do as I please for the most part. Alright, let's make coffee. This is a new coffee creamer, so let's open the tab. Throw that away. Also, yeah, as of now I haven't edited yesterday's vlog yet. Yesterday's vlog is pretty short, which, if you're seeing this, chances are you might have seen the last one. But yeah, I've just been not feeling very great lately. Life's been, strange, so to say. Like, I wouldn't say bad, but strange, definitely. Alright, let's go ahead and stir the coffee. Alright. And then, as is tradition, let's take the first sip since it's been a little bit. Not bad. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to go get ready for work, so I will catch up with you guys later. It's evening, friends. It's 12:36 right now, so it's technically Friday, but, I said I'd check in at the end of the day, so check in I shall. Despite the fact that my voice is tired from the workday, I think today was a very fulfilling day. I feel like the time after work feels more valuable after having gone through a work day, if that makes sense. So, I've had quite a bit of time off lately just due to being sick and things like that. So, going to work again, it's like, work itself isn't fun of course. Like, I don't work my job because I enjoy it, but it went alright, and I felt not only satisfied with what I did for the day, but it made me feel better about just spending my free time however I wanted. That also led me to another realization I came to today. I was watching this video, or a couple of videos actually, by these guys called Cinema Therapy, I think they're called? Yeah. I guess the name speaks for itself. You can kind of figure out what it's about, but they kind of took a deep dive into couple movies, Inside Out and Soul, and talked about just kind of the important morals each movie holds, and the one for Soul kind of stuck out to me. It stuck out to me when I first watched it, like for the very first time. Like, there was one scene in particular at the end that just kind of made everything click to me. But that was so long ago that I kind of forgot it. But, you know, as someone who has been pursuing a passion for so long, like, you know, writing books and things like that, it made me realize that, like, I don't have to be some big famous author to be happy with life. Like, you know, I'll spend all this time chasing this dream of like, oh, if I'm like one day if I'm a financially successful author, I don't need to have a day job anymore. And it is cool to dream about that, but at the same time, that's not really what life's about. The meaning of life is just life and existence itself. Like, you can find your own meaning, but at the end of the day, we all have a certain amount of time to live, and what that movie taught me is that we don't need to find some like grand meaning in the scheme of things. I feel like it's overwhelming to try doing so anyway. But it's important to kind of focus on life, moment by moment. Enjoy the little things you have, because one day we won't have the chance to enjoy them, so just kind of sitting back and remembering to accept life for the good and bad. I feel I'm not wording this right. I'm kind of tired, and if you guys couldn't tell, I mean, it's past midnight, so there's that. But it was a very important lesson, and watching it again sort of snapped me out of my trance of despair recently. And I made today good. You know, it was a work day, but I enjoyed it. I took the bad with the good, because something they said in that, or not in the Soul video, but the Inside Out video, is that you can't have happiness without pain. Like, pain is the price for, like, love. Pain is the price for happiness. You can't have one without the other. Because if you don't experience pain, then how are you supposed to appreciate feeling happy? I think they said that in their Big Hero 6 video as well, which I also watched, but that's a whole other can of worms. But it was a very valuable lesson, I think, and it made me remember to start appreciating the things I enjoy, start appreciating the people around me, things like that. And all in all, not to overuse the word, but I appreciate it. I even got a little bit of creative work done today. I got some writing done in a one-off book I started. I wrote the idea for this one-off like a year ago, or maybe even 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago, now that I think about it. And I've had the concept just in my Google Docs since then. And it wasn't as much of a plot outline as much as it was like a character study. The idea of, or the stories behind the characters in the book, because the book is about the characters, it's about the humanity of them and inhumanity of some of them. It's a very strange book, but I'm enjoying writing it so far. Of course, I've kind of hit that snag that I always hit where I'll look at the screen and be like, well, I don't see the point in writing this, but that could also just be because I'm tired. I got plenty of writing done today, and that's what matters. Then we watched some YouTube videos, watched a couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and I got some work done on my game. I built a few maps, and that was kind of about it. I just built a few maps, and was content with that, because I'm in no rush to finish. It's going to take me a long time anyway, so I'm just going to take my time with it. And now I'm recording this vlog because I would like to get the clips edited together and uploaded before going to bed tonight, instead of waiting at the last second like I have been recently. That's why some of my uploads have been so late. But if you guys have been watching, I really appreciate it. In any case, I think that's about all I wanted to say. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Like always, I'll see you tomorrow.